About to start here at Jeffco. It's Vikings versus Webster's JV. They're underway with Webster in possession. Webster playing to its D right now, trying to move it up. Move past midfield. Number 19. Pass across to number 5. Moving to number 8. Nice movement there. Nearly turned it over, but they stay in possession. Big kick into Jefferson's zone. And now the Vikings had possession of the ball and lost it. Corrado passes it up to Cadeva. We have a offside. So it's Webster's ball. And here's the kick. Nice turnover there for Jeffco. And now Blamo tripped up by number 5. And we're back under play. And that's Cadeva. Moving it to the outside. There's a turnover. Now Webster has control. Watch out here. Nice defensive work by Webster to keep control of the ball. Now in Jeffco's zone. It's number 3 along the side. Moving it fast, he's got defensive pressure. Knocked out of bounds. It will be a throw-in. That went out on Laywood. So now Webster's throwing by number 17. This is this is Jefferson's last home game of the season. Last regular season game besides regionals. And they clear it out to midfield. Kept in though by Webster, but quickly turned over by Robinson, who passed it to the wing. Up, ahead, past Cadeva, and picked up by Webster's goalie. They'll bomb it out to midfield. Played by Webster. Apologize, we do not have the full roster of Webster's team, so we're unable to give you the names. Right now, Jeffco has control of the ball. Watch out there. Their goalie, who is Robert Jones in this game. Hernandez passes it up to Robinson. He's got pressure. He'll move it up along the side, and he gets it back. That was number 12, Muratovic. And now Muratovic again with a kick. He scores! Nihas Muratovic for Jeffco puts him up early, barely 4 minutes in, and Vikings take a 1-0 lead over Webster.
Hey, great work, Matt.
That was a great kick there. Great teamwork. Get the ball in the zone, and nice kick by Muratovic. And now they regroup at midfield. Webster with possession after the goal. Great vision there, but even better vision by Jeffco to intercept that pass. Here's Blamo. He'll pass it to the center. That's Muratovic, who just scored. That was kicked in deep into Webster's zone, and the goalie will move it back out. They're at midfield again. Muratovic with some defensive pressure. Ball's out, but it goes out on him. And so is Webster's throw-in. I believe that touched the hand of Dagerson playing defense. I touched the hand of somebody, but it's Viking ball, I do believe. So maybe not. Jones out to kick this. That'll go to midfield and played by Webster, but regained by Laywood, so Vikings have control. Pass to center, that's Robinson. Now back over to Blamo. He's got some pressure. He'll move it back up to number 11, that's Hirado, who passes it way back midfield to Hernandez. Zapata in control, moves it over to Laywood. He's had some offensive success this year. He passes it to Zapata. And now it's back to Laywood. To Blamo. Looking to move it in. Gets around some D. And move it back to Zapata. Fake. And pass. There's Hirado. Nice move there. Oh, couldn't get around the rest of the D, but we have a whistle. Apparently he was tripped up. And now we have Hirado along the side. He'll set up the free kick. Nice kick goes around the defense, but it stops in front of the net. Never reached the goalie. But Jeffco maintains control. That pass was errant and way out of bounds. And now Webster will have control. 37 remaining in the first. Prince Kadeva just intercepted that pass. That was a quick turnover. And now Jeffco back in possession. There's Zapata. The long kick just wide of the net. Hits the net behind the goal to stop the ball from going any further. Here's a goal kick. And he'll move that up to midfield. That hit Hirado, but he struggles to maintain control. And there's another whistle. It will be Jeffco's ball. So another kick for Jeffco, and they play it back to Dagerson. He'll move it along the side. That'll go to Zapata. At midfield, he moves it to Laywood. He plays back for Jeffco. And as mentioned earlier, a lot of offensive success this year. Dagerson passes it up the far side. This is Zapata. He moves it back to midfield to Hernandez. Back to Zapata. They'll keep it in Webster territory, and now he's moving it up, and he'll move it to the side. Yeah, it's Pacino on the far side, but now Hernandez has control. Jeffco is moving back into their own zone. That pass goes back across to Pacino.
Can't keep it on their half of the field. Okay, we're making too many back passes.
Watch out here. Robinson almost took the ball away, but it's intercepted by Jeffco's defense, and Prince tried to move it up to Blamo, but the ball's turned over. That went out bounds with Jeffco almost making a turnover in favor of them. Nonetheless, so here's number 19 for Webster for the throw-in. And he'll move it back to his D. Pass through the midfield is turned over. And that was Gerardo. And he'll move it back to Pacino. Zapata. Nice move there. Back to Hernandez. They'll pass it over to Dagerson. His pass hit a Webster player and it's turned over. But Pacino there to play it back, and they're up the side. There's Muratovic. Webster called for a whistle and they got it, and now it's their ball. Quickly turned back over though, as Zapata passes it to Muratovic, who moves it back to his defense. That's Dagerson. He moves it to the middle. Here's Hernandez. Long pass past Robinson and turned over. But he falls down. Robinson that was what was against him. Webster drew the call and now is in possession. He moves it to number 19. He finds number 10. And then number 3 alongside. Number 8's racing for against Hernandez, but it's out of bounds. Webster's ball. Or, excuse me, Jeffco's ball. This is Laywood. He'll throw it into Robinson. Puffed up a bit, but it's the Vikings' ball. Cameron Laywood for the free kick. He sets it up and looks for the pass. He finds it. It's Gerardo, who moves it to Blamo and back to Laywood. Long pass to midfield, cut off by Webster, but quickly turned back over. And now Prince Kadeba deep in Webster's territory. Let's see what he can do with it. Great stop there by the goalkeeper. Lay down to block that shot. So no offensive chance there for the Vikings. And it will remain 1-0. Still early in the first half as the goalie is ready to punt it down to midfield. It'll reach his forwards, but it's turned over, and now Robert Jones, the goalkeeper for the Vikings, has it. Passes it up to his D, nearly turns it over, but Dagerson maintains possession. And he moves it right back to Jones. Looks for the pass, and he finds a player, it's Robinson, but it's cut off and knocked out of bounds by number 18. So Laywood will throw it in for the Vikings. Moving into Zapata. Watch out here. Ahead of Lamo and cut off by Webster. Now their goalie will play it to the side. Too far for this defense. That was number 19 chasing after it to no avail. Jeffco throwing deep in Viking zone. Webster zone. This is Laywood. He moves it back to Hernandez. Pass along the side back to Laywood, and they go back and forth. A little room there. Now they're in midfield where there's plenty of room. And along the side is Pacino. He moves it up to Robinson. To Prince. Prince Kadeva passes it up to Cameron Laywood. With somewhat of a shot to the goalie. Didn't get a lot of power on it, but easily handled. 1:05 to go in the first half. As I said earlier, this is Jeffco's last home game of the season, and it is a cold one, to say the least. I believe it's in the 50s right now. I see most of the players wear a long sleeve under their jerseys. We're deep in Viking zone here as Webster's fighting for an offensive chance. Great defensive pressure by Jeffco. Stolen away by Muratovic, and he's on the move up the side. He's alone with defense, and a little bit of a shove there, and it's Viking ball. Bit of a foul by number 17 on Muratovic. He will receive a yellow card.
Good. Nice to meet you.
And at the midfield line, we have Viking ball. It's going to be a free kick. As soon as they're ready to go. Clock stopped at 30:19. Webster's calling for a sub, and they'll get it. Number 9's moving in. And we're back underway. Robinson had it, lost it, and now Webster has control. They don't have it for long, though. That's Pacino, who moves it back to Jefferson. Moving it back to Hernandez, up to Laywood. And Webster putting some pressure on. Jefferson, Pacino, up along the far side. The offside called. Dave not happy with the call, but can't argue with the official. It'll be Webster's ball. Gotta make sure you're on side. Gets rid of all your momentum you have for that play. And now here's the kick deep into Jeffco's zone. They have a stumble that caused them to turn it over. Vikings have it again. This is Pacino, Deva, and Blamo. Long late man in was Corrado, but it's still Jeffco's ball, so we get a whistle. Correction. It is Webster's ball with the throw-in. Robinson putting on some great pressure, but lost his man, and it's in the midfield. There's number 10 for Webster. Up to 19. Or back, rather. He'll move it ahead to number 3. Number 8. Number 19 to 5. To 3. Running out of room along the side. Great offensive play here. Number 5 moves in. Big defense being put on by Webster. Jeffco. And Webster finally loses control, and it's out of bounds along the side. So now Jeffco will have a chance to go on offense. There's a throw in from Laywood. Calling for a position for Blamo. Throws it into him. Blamo lost control. Now watch out here. There's number 10. Pass in the middle. Number 5. That pass was just out of his reach. But Webster had control and lost it. Robinson picks it off. Now he loses control. Number 3 has it for Webster. Number 10. To the left of the net. Great play there by Hernandez to get the ball back. Hit off of Webster player and out of bounds. That was number 10. So that ball goes into the woods, and we'll have a new ball be thrown in. Cameron Laywood with another throw in around the same spot. Didn't get really far. We're at 27-23. I hit a Webster player, now they have control. This is number 10. Battles for control and gives it to number 19. Number 3. He leaves it for number 19, but could not get control, and Laywood almost knocked it out of bounds, but he'll get the call for his throw-in, and he moves it up to Robinson, but it's cut off. Webster's ball as they got control from that interception. It's number 8 along the far side. There's a chance here. Kicked it in, but to the middle, but the forward fell down and could not get a play going. Webster still has control and is knocked down It will be their ball. Free kick for Webster. As they get situated, the clock runs down and the whistle blows. And it's kicked into the big mess in front of the net and it's cleared away by Jeffco's defense and sent out of bounds. So Webster's ball, but the dangers have been eliminated. Webster looking to make some changes. 2 players come on, 2 players come off. Number 14 is on, number 10 and 5 are off. And during number 14 is number 6 for Webster. Good defensive play by Jeffco. There's Prince racing up along the left side, or right side of the field, depending on which way you look at it. At midfield here, Prince looks at his options. He moves it back to Hernandez. He'll pass across to Davison. With small pressure from Webster, he moves it along the far side. This is Pacino with it. Passing it up, way up to Robinson. Let's see what he can do. Gets a kickoff, but he's tripped up, so I didn't get all of what he wanted off that shot. No call, and a nice save by the goalie. Webster's ball, at least it was, had it midfield. They knocked it out of bounds and Waywood with the throw in here. Surveys the field and finds a teammate. It's Prince Kadeba. Whistle. Ref ruled it as a handball. It was played off his wrist. So Webster will get a kick here. Our team moves it up. Almost cut off by Connor Blamo, but Webster maintains control. Number 3 along the side of the field. Moves in towards the middle. Here's number 20. He's got pressure. Nice save by Jones. Fumbled it a bit, but held on to it. He'll move it up to his defense. He has some nice moves there. Moves in deep into Webster's zone. He's knocked it down. No call. And Webster gets control. They're all shaking their head about acting like there should have been a call. And maybe there should have been, but the refs didn't call it. Gotta play until the whistle blows, though. However, it's Jeffco's ball anyways as they get it from out of bounds. This is Cameron Laywood in the middle of the field. Prince Kadeba now battling the defense. He moves in. He's had some success offensively. There's a nice kick just wide of the net, played by the defense, and Webster had control, lost it. Now Blamo. He'll move it back to Zapata. He'll move around his man. And he could deep into Webster's zone, but it's offside. Offside called and Webster ball. They'll get started even with the official on the side. And there's the kick. Still 1-0 here. 22 minutes, just barely under 22 minutes in the first half. Jeffco leads with an early goal. It was scored by Miratovic. Webster's making another change here. Number 21 moves on the field. And number 3 comes off. On the other side of the field, Hernandez intercepts that pass from the throw-in, and Robinson takes it and moves it up to Prince. He'll just tap it up ahead, deep into Webster's zone, but their defense moves it to their goalie. They'll pass it. Almost lost control, but they maintain. Now they do. There's Prince. Prince Kadeva moves it. Number 11. That's Corrado. Robinson now has control. That's a goal. That was scored by, hard to tell, but that was a nice kick up into the upper corner of the net, making it 2-0. Was, I believe, Corrado. Corrado. The very nice goal, and giving Jeffco a 2-0 lead about halfway through the first half. Easy for me to say. So good early offense here by the Vikings. Oh, look at that. Prince almost stole the ball. Forces Webster's defense to boot it way deep out of bounds. And this is going to be a corner kick for the Vikings. Great pressure there by Jeffco. And now they're rewarded with a corner kick and a chance to make it 3-0 early in this game. Corner kick by Corrado. Cut off though, and racing for it was a Webster player, but Jeffco maintained control. They battle along the side, and the ref rules that it will be Webster's ball. Corrado was indeed the man who scored the second goal. So number 11 and 12 get the first 2 goals of this game. The other ones, who knows? By the way this game's going, there's going to be more to come. Great back and forth play there by Webster. That might get in control deep in Viking zone. Kicked out to midfield by Hernandez. And now Robinson with control turns it over, but got it out of the zone. This is Bacino along the side. Looks for a man, he finds Zapata. Back to Bacino. Out to Miratovic. He finds Robinson. Move it to midfield. Right in the center. That was Corrado. Offside called. Third offside of the game for Jeffco. Said earlier, we had a nippy day today as far as weather-wise, about 56 degrees, a little windy. Hopefully it doesn't start raining, but this game should be over by the time it does. There's Kadeva racing with the ball. The defense, he gets past him and right over the goalie. Prince Kadeva makes it 3-0. That's great effort right there. He beat the defense and kicks it right over the goalie's hands for a 3-0 dominant Viking lead over the Webster JV. I said earlier, Kadeva has had some offensive success. He got Jeffco to an overtime game, which they lost, but that's history. Now he gives them a 3-0 lead, and for the fourth time rather, Webster will be taking possession at midfield for a kick. They just made another substitute, by the way. So Webster has made quite a few, and Jeffco has made 0. Here's Hernandez back in Viking territory. Moves it to Dagerson, up along the far side. Played by Bacino, back to Dagerson. Back and forth. This is Number 6, Hernandez. He moves it to Laywood. Offside called on Prince. It's a bit overzealous. Jeffco about to make some big changes substitution-wise. Looks like they have 5 players lining up. Bit of confusion out there. Jeffco gets possession of the ball and quickly loses it. It's number 6, looking to make it a 3-1 game, but so far Webster has no offensive success. It's all gone to the Vikings. This is White Davidson back in Jeffco's zone. He passes it to Hernandez. His pass nearly turned over, but he maintains control. Now Hernandez passes up to Robinson. Robinson gives it back to Hernandez. Robinson again. Pass up ahead. This is onside, and Blamo along the far side with some speed. Stops in the big box, next to the goalie's box. A nice sliding tackle gets the ball away from Blamo, and now Webster has control. Here's Hernandez, back in Viking territory. He'll play it back to their goalkeeper, Jones. Moves it up along the far side. Viking defense looking to move it forward to midfield and possibly find Prince or Robinson or Blamo. Hernandez lost control on the side. And the whistle blown for a sub. Hernandez was a bit overzealous there.
Good finish, Brian.
Laywood, Corrado, Robinson, Deva, and Muratovic come off the field in relief of the new subs. One of them being Rector is throwing it in. Plays number 22. Plays defense for Jeffco. All 3 goal scorers are off the field now, but Jeffco has much potential. They still have plenty of them out there. Plenty of goal scorers left for the Vikings on the field. As Colton Rector, back in his own zone, plays it up. Zapata plays it to Hernandez. We're at midfield right now, and Jeffco has control of the ball. It was number 8, Luke Hennigan. Moves over to his defense. I believe that was Pacino. Ball goes to Rector. Back in his own zone. He moves it to Davidson. White Davidson. At midfield. Moves it to Zapata. Back even further to Pacino. He'll move it back past, or up rather, deep into Webster's zone, and there's another offensive chance for the Vikings. Played along the far side. It's number 14, Middleton. Marcus Middleton passes it back to midfield. That was Hennigan. Jeffco lost control of the ball. Pass was intercepted, and now Webster trying to get out of their zone, but facing some pressure by Vikings. Big guy, be careful there. Goalie takes it back to midfield. And Hennigan almost turns it over. That hits off Blamo's head, and now picked up by Rector at midfield. It's out of bounds and will be Webster's ball anyways. Number 15 for Webster. Looking for a teammate. Finds number 20. He'll use his head and knock it back deep into Vikings zone. Careful there. Robert Jones Ran out to the edge of the box to play it. Almost lost to number 21. That would have been an easy goal. Now we're deep in Webster's zone, and it's turned over to Blamo. A nice move there. He'll keep control of it, and it's offside. Just barely. The linesman calls it. Calls for the goalie to keep the ball even with him as he gets ready for this kick. 12:15 remaining in the first half. It's a 3-0 Viking lead. Very dominant first half for Jeffco so far. Now I believe they've had a single shot on them, or at least one. Very few, to say the least. Here's Colton Rector. He moves it to Hernandez. Moves it up to Dwight Dageson. Up to midfield. There's Hennigan. He'll pass it to Blamo, but it's offside. Had possession of the ball. He was all alone with the goalie. But offside is called, and now Webster will maintain control here as we move it up to midfield. Here's number 20 for Webster. Almost cut off by number 21, but 21 being Jordan Peters. Colton Rector did make the turnover and gave the control to Hennigan. Dageson has control now, and he'll move it to Hernandez, who passes it to Rector. Blamo along the side, towards the middle to Rector. Webster had it, lost it very fast. And then Peters passes it to Blamo, back in midfield. There's Zapata. Zapata to Jordan Peters, who is offside. A lot of offside calls for Jeffco early on. 0 have been called for Webster. Jeffco about to make another change. I imagine they'll be doing that soon. Looks like Carlisle, Charles, and Riley Turner on the third will be coming on soon. But now here's Blamo, who lets it go out of bounds.
Guys, wait till I come off the field. Thank you.
As they go, as it goes out of bounds, we have a chance for a sub. Blamo goes off. Turner replaces him. Carlisle will replace Zapata, and Charles will replace Pacino. These players in excellent condition. A lot of stamina. You have to have it to play this game. Webster has control here. All right, midfield. But they're playing it back to in their own zone. They look to move it up. And they do. A bit of a collision there. Ref rules no foul. Some offensive pressure here by Webster. It's been a while since they've had any. But Jeffco counters with excellent defensive pressure, and the ball goes out of bounds, but it's still Webster's ball. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half on this chilly day here in Hillsboro. We're gonna have a free kick here for Webster. They all line up in front of the net. Oh, a bit of a blob. And Robert Jones jumps up to make a nice save. And he'll throw it out to number 21, Jordan Peters. He's at midfield. And he lost control. Hernandez gets it back for Jeffco. And Dageson moves it up along the side. That's Charles. Kicks it up deep in Webster's zone. Webster's JV team. And it's an easy throw. Whistle blown, and another sub for Webster. Number 22 coming on. And one of the players goes off. Number 20.
You're with Junior. You got to go up there and support him.
Jeffco's coach calling for an adjustment of position for Jordan Peters. Apparently he was too far back. And I mean, that was a good thing as Jeffco gets to control the ball. But they quickly lost it. At midfield, Hernandez stole it away from Webster, and now he's on the move upfield. He'll pass it to Colton Rector, number 22, playing a defense. Here's Luke Hennigan, number 8 for Jeffco. Moves it to Hernandez, who moves it back to Charles. Samuel Charles had passed it up, but the ball gets back to Jeffco's defense. Here's Andrew Carlisle. He's got some points in this year. Number 19 takes it. That's Dortio Luviano Jr. to be. He lost control in a crowd of Webster players. And Colton Rector with a nice interception takes it back, but he passed it right to the defense of Webster. Luckily, Hernandez with another turnover for Jeffco gets it back for them. Now Luke Hennigan at midfield. He'll move it up along the side. That's Middleton. That Marcus Middleton had a pass that was too hot to handle, and it's out of bounds. Webster looking to make another substitution here. Deep in first half now. 6 minutes remaining. Subs come on, the whistle blows, and we're ready for the throw-in. Colton Rector turns it over for Jeffco again, and now Luke Hennigan at midfield. Looks to move the ball further. Offside is called again. Vikings have got to do a better job at staying onside. That's really killing their momentum and eliminating any possibility of a scoring chance. Still, despite the offside, it's 3-0 in favor of Jeffco. And here they are again in their own zone. That was Turner. He moved it to Rector. He lost control, but Hernandez almost got it back. However, he didn't. Here's number 2 for Webster. Deep in the zone. That was either a shot or a pass to nobody. And a goal kick for Jeffco. Big kick from Robert Jones, the goalkeeper. That went to midfield, but Webster got control of it, and whistle blown. It will stay their ball. Kick being set up. And number 8 will take it, it looks like. Or perhaps number 15. And yes, it will be. Number 15 for Webster. He's playing in front, watch out here. Big scoring chance there for Webster, but it's kicked out, and Carlisle went down, and it's called Jeffco's ball. That was a good scoring chance for Webster, but they got nothing out of it. Colton Rector moves it alongside to Turner. Very little room. He moves it past the defense, and now we have Jordan Peters along the side. He's in on the side. The pass in the middle, it's cut off, and no scoring chance there. Webster had it, and they'll keep it. It was number 14. They'll move it to number 2. Once again, I apologize, we don't have the roster for Webster's JV team, so I'm unable to get even the names. Aggressive playing there by number 19. Luviano knocked down one of the defense and had a nice shot in on goal. Even better save by the goalie. His number is 00. He'll punt the ball to midfield. And that was Charles trying to come away with control of it, or get his team in control of it. Racing to it was number 11 for Webster, but the ball was out of bounds. He lost that foot race, and now Andrew Carlisle will throw it in. Long throw into midfield. Ruled Jeffco's ball. Looks like Peters got knocked down, or perhaps it was Luviano. Hard to tell. Hennigan now with control. He'll tap it to Rector, and a little back and forth there. Carlisle passes it back to Rector. He moves it back to Hennigan. Back to Carlisle. And back to Dagerson. White Dagerson moves it to Hernandez. That's turned over, and now Webster has control. Or at least they had it. That ball goes out of bounds, and it's Viking throw-in. Looks like that's Charles with the throw-in. Hard to tell. Jeffco maintains control, and there's Dagerson, moves it across to Rector. Colton Rector passes it to Peters. Tries to pass it to Turner, but it was cut off. Didn't get a lot on that pass. And now Webster had it, lost it. That was Hernandez with another takeaway. Jordan Peters knocked down. He was tripped up, and it's Viking ball. This is Luke Hennigan along the far side. Can't tell who it is, but they're moving it back to Luke Hennigan. I believe that was Middleton. And I do believe Marcus Middleton has some points in the year. Middleton steals it away back for Jeffco, but well, there's a whistle that it's ruled still Jeffco's ball. Sammy Charles will throw it in, back to Marcus Middleton. A little bit back and forth. That was cut off by Webster, but it was knocked out of bounds. Playing along the sideline, Webster cuts off that throw-in, and now they have control. And now they're going to try to rush it the other way. Jeffco, good job there to keep control of it, or take back. Jordan Peters with a long shot, easily handled by the goalie. He'll just throw it aside for the end of the first half. Score is 3-0 Jeffco after 45 minutes of play. We're underway here in the second half. Vikings making a goalie change. Eric Beltram is now the goalkeeper. It's in their zone right now, playing by defense. There's White Dagerson. Samuel Charles is on the wing, and he'll take the ball. And he'll move right back to Dagerson. Now pass to the middle to Carlisle. Move it up along the side to Colton Rector. Jordan Peters has control. Back to Dagerson. Charles almost fell as he tries to reach that pass, but he'll move it up along the side. And a nice pass to Middleton. Let's see what happens here. We have a chance. Nice little kick and a nice diving save. Oh, the goalie just jumped right out and caught it. A nice little side kick by Middleton to deny, and an even better save by the goalie to deny 4-0 Viking lead. In midfield, Webster struggling to get it out of the zone. Their defense takes control of it. Number 13 passes it up to 18. It just goes just by him and out of bounds. Viking throw in here. Charles will take it. That goes up to Middleton, who gave it up to number 10. This pass is picked off, rather. Dwight Dagerson moves it up to Andrew Carlisle. Carlisle, about midfield, moves it along the side to Colton Rector. Number 22 for the Vikings. There's Leywood. Hold the Rector. Back to Laywood. Back to Rector. And turned over. Now Webster didn't have the numbers, but they try to rush. And Vikings take control. There's Charles. Looking for Middleton, just misses him. And finds the defense instead, but Middleton takes the ball back and lost control. Oh, there's a whistle. It will stay in the zone. And Webster will take control for a kick. Or a pass to number 13. And that hit Robinson in the middle of the field. And there's a turnover. Oh, number 8, Webster, he was shaking up, and he still is. He's in some trouble here. Caused a turnover, but he appears to be hurt. Might have gotten the wind knocked out of him. Or hopefully not worse. He'll come off the field, and number 5 will come in as a replacement. Well, you want to go off the field by an injury. Not sure exactly where it hit him, but it doesn't matter. Vikings now have control as it was kicked into their end. There's Carlisle. Moving it to Colton Rector alongside. He'll find Jordan Peters, who moves it back and lost control. Saw a turnover there, but Webster is severely outnumbered. They move back to midfield to regroup and reinforce an attack. Right now, it's back to their defense. It's being played along the side. It's number 3 for Webster. Passes to the wing. That was number 6. Ball is booted right back into the zone, way deep into Webster territory. Kick to the middle. Now handled by number 18. Pass to Viking players, Robinson and Peters. And some nice footwork there to get the ball to midfield and passed. Hold the Rector with a steal. And number 6, Webster with a steal. That ball goes out of bounds, and it's Webster's ball. They're going back and forth on that play. A little over 40 minutes remaining here in the second half. We're just starting it. Still 3-0 in Viking favor. We'll have another throw in here along the side. That throw in is taking control of by the Vikings as Andrew Carlisle looks for a man to pass to. Linesman on the side waves. It's Webster's ball. It must have gone out of bounds. They'll throw it in again and played towards the corner. Battling for it was Carlisle, but he lost it, and it's into the middle. Robinson intercepts it, but it's Viviana who moves it out. Out of danger and back to Charles. Slows down as he's got pressure. He'll pass it to Davidson. He'll move it over to Carlisle, nice and easy. Back to Davidson. Up to Middleton. Marcus Middleton turned it over. Number 3 has it. And number 18 for Webster now. He was tripped up a bit, no call. Middleton passes it back to Eric Beltran. Remember, Jeffco switched goalies at the half. Robert Jones managed to shut out Webster for the first half. Let's see if Beltran can do the same in the second. The ball just hit Robinson in the face. And the ball is not at Webster. Tough player Robinson just keeps on going. They'll stop play as the ball goes out of bounds along the far side, and Colton Rector will throw it in for the Vikings. Goes just over his teammate's head. Middleton almost stole it away. He would have had a one-man to beat to get to the net. And now the defense for Webster. It was number 7. Moved up to midfield. Dagson's battling for control. The whistles blows. And it will be Webster's ball. Possibly a high kick, I think it was. Carlisle's a nice steal there from Webster. He stood there to take it away. He's tripped up at around midfield. And we'll get a kick for the Vikings. Jeffco getting ready to make a big change, I should say. The players leave the bench and start walking around. Gotta be warm when you go on the field. Sure helps. Right now, though, Webster is in control on the far side. They had control and they lost it. It's out of bounds, and now the Vikings will gain control from the throw-in. 36-24 remaining in the second half. The shots so far 4-0. Excuse me. There's Andrew Carlisle battling to get inside position on the defense. Now Marcus Middleton to Robinson to Samuel Charles. Alongside sliding tackle, couldn't get the ball away from him. Another one. Samuel Charles hangs on. Good footwork there. Webster had it and lost it after Charles' pass was intercepted. Now Davidson passes to Laywood at midfield. He'll move up the field to Robinson. Moves it along to Charles. And that hits a Webster defender and it's out of bounds. Goes off towards the woods. As they chase it down, everyone gets ready for the throw-in, and there it is. And it's off Turner's head, and now it's Webster's ball. Jeffco, of course, looking to change that, and they will. Here's Jordan Peters. He'll move to Laywood, leading offensive player this year, even though he plays defense. Colton Rector now in midfield. Take Carlisle. We'll move it up to Samuel Charles. Davidson. Marcus Middleton. As they go back and forth between their defenders, excuse me. They are trying to make some progress and getting towards the net and extending that lead. There's Marcus Middleton. He'll pass it to Charles. With a long kick, just wide of net, grabbed by the goalie. And he'll look to move it up the field. They'll throw it to number 5. As we said earlier, we don't have the roster for Webster. It's unavailable, so we do not have their names, only their numbers. This is Webster's JV team. Eric Beltran back in the net. The pass to his defender, Charles. Middleton, the nice move to get the ball kept away from Webster forwards. Now Middleton moves towards the middle to Matt Robinson. That was to Laywood, and now Laywood passed it up. And someone on Jeffrey was knocked down. Looks like one of the forwards. Webster's goalkeeper is ready to pick up the field. And with that, Webster has lost control. As Raleigh Turner has control of the ball right now. He'll move it to Charles, to Dageson, over to Carlisle. Andrew Carlisle, up the field to Colton Rector, number 22 for the Vikings. Now Cameron Laywood to Matt Robinson, number 16 for the Vikings. This pass cut off, and now Webster has control. There's a race for it, number 3. He's in alone with the defense, and now he passes it to number 20. They're working hard to get it past the defense, and Rector needs to pass the goalie to get it away from them. And that ball winds up going out of bounds. It will be Viking ball.
When that other forward comes, you got to come over and help him. You can't just hang out there in the center. So if Riley's over here, you need to help him.
Coach calling out to a player in the field. Correcting him. Vikings have control. Excuse me. Right now it's Eric Beltran who passes it up to the side to his defender, or at least one of them. It's Colton Rector. This pass was cut off but knocked out of bounds, and now Jordan Peters throws it in. Up the field to Luviano. Luviano Jr. Webster about to make a change, as well as Shefko. 31 minutes, 10 seconds left in the second half. Shots are still 4-0, and the score is 3-0. Great defensive game so far, or great game defense-wise, I should say, by Jeffco, holding Webster to 0 shots so far. Jeffco is making a full team change. At least they're getting ready to. And they're excited to go back in, as they should be. Karada, Miratovic, and Prince Kaneva, the goal scorers so far in this game, getting ready to go back on the field. Jeffco has not scored since they've gone off. Right now, throwing for Webster. To his defense, number 7. Along the far side, Webster moves it up field. Jordan Peters fell down on the play, but no call. There's number 3 for Webster. That's knocked out of bounds, I believe. Yes, it was on Samuel Charles. So it'll be Webster's ball still. Number 13 to throw it in. Out of bounds now. Jeffco is about to make their change, and it is a big one. A full team change. 11 going on, 11 going off. Or maybe 10. 10 going on, 10 going off, I should say. The goalies are not changing. So right now, there's a goal kick by Eric Beltran to midfield, and Miratovic will play it. Now Hirado passed it to Deba. He'll move back to Hernandez. Number 25 for the Vikings, Austin Schrum, is making his way on the field for the first time this game. He's a striker for the Vikings. But right now, here's Kadeva, the chance to increase his goals, and that hit the side of the net. Yeah, he had a chance to increase his goals to 2 in this game, but he lays down in disappointment as he just missed the post and hit the side of the net. That won't count as a shot on goal, but it is a corner kick for the Vikings as they must have hit a defender on the way out of bounds. So it's kicked into the middle. Muratovic has it in front of a wall of Webster defenders. He kicks it and it hits one of them, but they maintain control. There's number 15, that was Pacino. He moves it along to the side. Out of control, nice defensive play by Webster, but Hennigan had went down and a whistle was blown. We'll get a free kick here. 27 minutes remaining in the second half on this very cold day here in Hillsborough. I'm sure the players don't mind as they're running up and down the field. Along the side, everyone's sitting still. And that wind can be hectic. That free kick hits the wall of defenders. And now here, Pacino has it at the point. He moves it back to midfield to Hernandez to the side. A long kick that goes to the goalie. Eliminates any chance there. He'll throw it out to his man on the side, number 10. There's some pressure by Muratovic and Schrum, excuse me. Ball's out of bounds, but it is Viking ball. Chino throws it in to Zapata. Zapata over to Hernandez. Hernandez moves it up. Vikings have just lost control. Number 3 for Webster just overran it. Now Muratovic. Pass it to Hennigan. Over to Blamo. Over to Austin Roth, making his first appearance in this game. Now Blamo again. To Hernandez. To Hennigan. And 24 for Jeffco Roth. Ran the ball out of bounds. And so it is Webster ball with 25 remaining in the second half. Whistle blown. They were still making a change, so they'll redo the throw-in. That ball goes deep into Viking territory, but it's controlled by the Viking defense. And now here's Blamo at midfield. He'll pass it back to his defenders. That's Zapata. Carlos Zapata. Pass it to Hernandez. Up the wing. Now Hennigan has it. Ball's back to Jeffco's defense. That's Zapata. Up to Pacino. Nicholas Pacino. Passed it to Hirado. Ryan Hirado scored one of the 3 goals. The second goal, to be precise, of this game. And the first goal scored by Muratovic, who has it now, and deep in Webster's zone. And his goal may very well be the game winner If it holds up, they're hitting it with a somewhat of a pass or shot that this guy popped up and bounced right to the goalie. Nothing much on that. Easily stopped by the goalie now as he the ball is kicked up to midfield, but there's a whistle, so it stops. Sheena runs into one of the forwards. The whistle's being called, and the linesman, and he's the guy on the lines, and he says it is Webster's ball. This could be a free kick deep in Viking zone. So now a good chance for Webster to put something on the board. They've yet to do that all game. And they do not have much time left to do it. And it goes in the net, but that will not count. Ref slaps his hand, indicating the ball is not played fairly in some way. Handball. So even though the ball went in the net, the goal will not count. And now Miratovic tries to get out of the zone. Webster now has control, and they're making some progress. There's number 3 for Webster. Tries to get on Pacino. He does. Passes number 4. Racing to it was Zapata, and he beats number 4 to it. He'll move it up alongside, right to number 13 for Webster. But it's cut off by Hirado. Now Miratovic has it. He has Miratovic. It's knocked down. And will be Viking ball. About halfway through the second half of this game. Vikings have been in the driver's seat the entire time. Webster here has a chance to get on the board, but nice play by Beltran, ran out and beat the forward to the ball, and he'll scoop it up and pass it to Pacino. Pacino lost it, and now Webster has control. Webster still has control. Hernandez had it, lost it. Now Webster back again. And they lose control. Ball sent deep into Webster's zone. Cadebo's there to play it, and he'll move it back to his midfield. Now Hernandez to Luke Hinnigan. That was Austin Roth with it. Now Blamo. I'll pass it back and forth at midfield. He has Miratovic. Tries to make some progress here, and he does. Skating around his defense. Oh! Smashed in between two of the defense. He is knocked down. Roughed up a bit, and of course there's a whistle. Ref saw it. Hard to miss it. And they'll set up for a free kick. Luke Hinnigan will take it for the Vikings. Correction. Either him or Pacino will. And yes, Hinnigan will pass it, and he'll receive a pass right back, who he tried to kick it, but stopped by the defense. So now Webster with control. They're at midfield in Vikings territory now. Moves it back and then forward. Number 14 for Webster. Ducked the ball, try to run up to it, but Jeffco beat him to the ball, and now they have control. There's Hernandez. Luke Hinnigan plays it in deep in Webster's territory. This half has been a big defensive battle so far. Number 3 for Webster. He'll throw it in as Pacino knocked it out of bounds. Just barely, though. There's number 13 for Webster, back in midfield. To number 7. He almost lost control. And watches Strum's fighting for it. Being cheered on by his teammates. The ball is knocked out of bounds way back in Webster's zone. He did force a turnover, so good effort there by number 25 for the Vikings. Now Pacino throws it into Miratovic. Miratovic knocked down, no call. Zapata will keep it in Webster's zone, but he lost control. He's fighting for it, but a whistle is calling it Webster's ball. Number 17 bombs up the field, right out of bounds. So Chefko will have possession here. A little over 17 minutes remaining in the second half. Shots are 4-0 in favor of the Vikings. And the scoreboard reflects that. It's a 3-0 game, score-wise. The Vikings dominating since early in the first half. Right now, Hernandez knocked up to midfield. Easily played by Miratovic. And he'll move around some defense. Nice play there. That pass to Shrum. Bit too far ahead. And it's out of bounds. Along the side. It's knocked out by the Webster's defense, so number 25 in blue will throw it in. Miratovic passed it to Hirado. Hirado fighting for control. Nice defensive play there, and the goalie comes out to cover it. He'll dive on top of it and hold it. And we have a whistle. He's in some trouble. He was lying on top of the ball, waiting for a whistle, and the ref finally gave it to him. But he's up and walking, so he might be okay. He appears to be. Maybe he's a bit shaken up, though. But the clock continues to go down, and play is continued with the goalie's punt to the midfield. A bit too far ahead for his forwards, so Hernandez plays it back to our goalie, who throws it over to the side. And now Nicholas Pacino moves it up to Austin Strum. He'll take it back for Chefko as they just lost it. Fighting along for the side. Nicholas Pacino gives it to Blamo for the throw-in. Webster intercepts the throw-in, and now they have control. Nice move over number 18. He dances around some of the defense. Blamo plays it back to the goalie. Webster again unable to generate any type of scoring chance. It's been that way the entire game. Chefko has done an excellent job at keeping shots, denying shots, I should say, from Webster. Here's Blamo. He's at midfield. He'll move it up. Went too far for Shrum, but Kadeva helps recover it. It doesn't matter though. Webster comes away with control. Now a nice play by Pacino to get the ball back. Now Prince passes it to Hirado. Now Miratovic alongside. Nias passes it to Hirado. Shrum tried to make a play, but he was knocked off the ball. Nice play there by Hirado. Steal it back. Moves around some of the defense. And now Zapata has it at the key. And it's back to midfield. Zapata again. To Hennigan. Pass to the side. That's He has Murtovic. He'll dance around the defense, and he's moving in. And he's kind of run over by defense. Teammates call, but no call on that play. And the Vikings are going to have to let that go, as Webster's already on the way upfield. So Niaz got in for a pretty good chance, but couldn't get a shot off, and it was knocked down. And at midfield, Jeffco regains control. Webster almost got it back, but Hernandez for Vikings receives a pass as Pacino moves up the left side, or the right side, depending on which way you look at the field. Webster able to maintain control in their own zone. Turned over though, now here's Strum passed off the mark from Murtovic, not really close at all. And it will stay in bounds. So they'll move it up from the back of their zone. Great interception there by Murtovic. Almost tripped up again, but see what happens. Ref runs over. It will be a Viking ball. Ref stands to mark the spot for the kick. Yellow card. He has received a yellow card and will go off the field. Not happy with the call was Murtovic. That's only the second yellow card of the game. Each team now has received one. Cameron Laywood will go into relieve. Nihas, it seems. Watch out here, Prince. Oh, that's a beautiful play by Prince. No chance for the goalie. He was just right past the defense. That kick came from the free kick, right into the middle. Prince just buries it up high. And now he has his second goal of the game. That makes it 4-0. A devastating play here for the Webster deep in the second half. And so both teams gather back to the middle. For the second time this half to start play again after Prince Kadeva's beautiful goal. There's Serrato. He passed up to Zapata. And they'll pass it back. Looks like the sunshine is sneaking through the clouds for a few seconds here. Brighten up the field a bit. But now here, Prince looking for his third goal already. Playing hard to get in position. Lost control of the ball though. Webster had it, and Cameron Laywood, in relief of Murtovic, now has it and passes it to Hernandez, who moves it up to Hennigan. That's going over to number 20, Blamo. Blamo passes it back to Hernandez. Hernandez had it, lost it. Now Webster has it, and they're trying to make some offense happen. Right foot work there by Jeffco to get control back. And now at midfield, Hennigan passed it to Laywood, who gives it right back to him. Zapata passes it to Nicholas Pacino, number 15 for the Vikings. He kicks it deep in the zone, but it's cut off by Webster defense. Webster looking to move it forward. Still looking for their first goal of this game. Mendez passed to Corrado, who moves it up to Prince. He's on outside, all alone. Watch out here. It's in! His third goal of the game. He's on fire today, folks. Prince Cadeva with this. I was in all alone past the defense. And I'm sure he's going to celebrate today after scoring 3 goals now, putting the Vikings ahead by 5 with 9:15 to go in the second half. Man, he had himself a day. So again, they gather at midfield. It's Webster's possession. If Webster should not score, Miratovic will get the game winner, as he was the first one to score. And Corrado followed up that goal. And watch out here. Here's Prince again. He's got some defensive pressure this time, but he was racing for his 4th goal, and that would be within a minute. 2 goals in a minute would be extraordinary, especially in soccer, because you don't score that often. But a lot of action here today. It's gone back and forth on the field, but as far as goals go, it can't get more one-sided than this. The corner kick in for the Vikings is controlled by Webster. They'll move it up the side, but they lost control. Lamo had it, and will continue to have it as he battles for possession. In their own zone, Vikings look to move it forward, out of their end. Pacino passes to Blamo. Hernandez bombs it up the field, looking for maybe Hennigan, but Hennigan has it. Pacino now along the side. Pass right back to him. Hennigan moves it to Zapata. Back to Hennigan. He'll kick it in. Far shot to Prince. Goalie dove out of his net to stop it, and he does. But Trump taps it in for his first goal of this game. Teammates really eager to celebrate with him as Strum. You see a nice pass from Prince as he raced for the ball. The goalie beat Prince, but Prince Cadeva stayed with it, and he found Strum right in the middle of the box, and just a nice easy tap in as the goalie was down and out. So that makes it 6-0 for Jeffco. Goal scorer again was Austin Strum. And although Cadeva didn't get this one, he did get an assist. So he's had himself quite a day. 4 points so far, goals and assist wise. Right now, Hennigan has it in his own end. He'll move it back to Pacino. Moves it back to his own goalie. Eric Beltran passes it to Hennigan. Hennigan tripped up by number 20. It'll stay Viking ball. There's Cameron Leywood, who tapped it right back to Hennigan. Moves it along the far side. I believe that was Austin Roth. Webster had control of it and kicked it right into the bleachers. Watch out there. Nobody was sitting there, so Luckily, nobody got hit. Jefferson's looking to make a sub right now. We'll have Robinson and Milton coming in. And it looks like Hennigan's coming off along with Parado. Also, Dagison's coming in. Lamo's coming off. Jeffco has played really well so far. The shots are 7-0, and the goals are 6 Vikings, and for Webster, nothing. Jeffco has scored on every shot but one so far. When you hear people say capitalizing on opportunity is important, well, this is why. The more chances you get, the more you actually put in, bigger, the more likely you are to win. You can't win if you don't hit the net. Or in that case, in Webster's case, if you actually can get to the net. They are still held at 0 shots. All right, midfield. Webster has control, and they're trying to move it into Viking territory, but no success. Nicholas Pacino along the side. That ball's not going to bounce. Jeffco has control. Along the far side. In Webster's zone now. Moved back to midfield on the other end. Jeffco plays it back to their defense. Here's Pacino. He'll pass it to Davison. Right across to Hernandez. And up along the far side. Hard to tell who exactly it is. Perhaps Austin Roth. Here's Hernandez. He'll pass it to Zapata. Zapata almost turns it over, but the Webster player fell down. Now Robinson is in, barely offside, but offside nonetheless. We have 7 remaining here in the second half. Dominating performance by the Vikings today. Eric Beltram thought to play this one at the edge of his box. He's looking upfield, and here goes the kick. Webster will play it, but they don't have control for very long. You're going back and forth right here, both teams. But it's at midfield. There's a chance for Jeffco to even increase their lead further as they move it up into Webster's territory. Chino tries to make a pass, but that was cut off. He gets it back, and now he finds Robinson along the side. Robinson to Laywood. He's had a lot of offensive success this year, but so far, no goals in this game. That can still change, as it does. Right there, Cameron Laywood might have heard me say that. At least it looks like he did. As soon as I do, he puts it right in the back of the net, making it 7-0 in favor of the Vikings. That was a nice, solid kick from a little ways back. Goalie tried his best but could not stop it. And as Webster still looking for the first goal, linesman on the side calls it. That was out of bounds. Robson's called off the throw, but he'll throw it in anyways. Almost turned it over, but Dagson moves it out. Laywood just scored Vikings' 7th goal. Whistle called here. That ball's knocked out of bounds anyways. They're setting up now. And while they do, let's review. Muratovic started off the day with an early goal, followed by Hirado. 3 goals came by Prince Kadeba today. Austin Schrum made it 6-0. And then just recently, Laywood put the 7th one on the board. We're running under a minute here, 40 seconds left in the second half. For one team, they can't be killing fast enough. That team being Webster. This is just one of those games you just want to forget. If you're on the losing end, that is. For Kadeba, I bet he'll never want to forget it. We're under 10 seconds here as they battle for control on the side. The whistle is blown and time will run out. Final score today, Jeffco 7, but Webster 0.